Well, hello there, and welcome to A Film a Day, Awards Season 2023, with me, Jordan Woodley. I don't think there has been a film in 2022 that had as profound effect on me in a quiet, subtle way as Oliver Hermanus's Living. Because Living isn't a loud film. It isn't a film that's trying to reshape the wheel. There is something rather, to the contrary, quite quiet and small and ultimately just simple about it. But this is the demonstration that simplicity cuts through time and narrative and history, because although at the time of watching it, I didn't realise how emotive Living was, since seeing it some months on, I do still think about it, and I do still think about the emotional core of it, and Bill Nighy's performance, and what it's trying to say in its own small, quiet way. I think we need to feed back to intertextuality and look at the fact that Living has this ageless relationship that transcends nations and transcends times. The fact that it is partly inspired by Akira Kurosawa's Ikuru, and then that in itself is inspired by the death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy. And you can see this narrative reaching back through time and through nations. And I think at its core, that's what makes it beautiful, because it is so universal. I think this is a crowning moment for Bill Nighy. I think he really does give this, I don't want to call it swan song performance, because I really hope we get more from Bill Nighy over the coming years, but as an older actor, really giving and portraying a character at the end of his life, he gives this real beautiful performance about life and reflection, and how someone tries to make a small impact for the better in a very loud world, and how one wishes to spend the end of their life. And I think, again, these things are transcendent, they are universal, and I think they speak to the human condition. I think Living is a very beautiful film. I think Bill Nighy gives a tour de force performance. I think actresses like Aimee Wood, I think, demonstrate that she is going to become another jewel in the crown of British acting, because they just underplay these very quiet performances that are just conversations, just little moments, and I think there is something exceptionally beautiful about this film. I don't think it'll make waves in either the Oscars or the BAFTAs. I think I would hope beyond hope that Bill Nighy would win Best Actor for the BAFTA, but in a race where we have the Banshees of Inisherin, which does a very similar thing, I think it's just going to struggle to compete. And of course, when it comes to the Oscars, which are bigger and louder, I just don't see where it can fit in terms of winning. Maybe it could get screenplay. I would love it to get screenplay. But I'm trepidatious, because I think it's such a beautiful film, and if it doesn't do well, that's no mark on its quality. But we don't know how these things will play out. So, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.